RBS Business Research Academy welcomes to you in the lecture number 11. In this lecture, we are understanding how to perform PCA, Principal Component Analysis in Jamovi. Dear friend, Jamovi is completely a free software which you can use at any time, anywhere without any subscription fee. That means you are not required to pay anything for using this software, for downloading this software. Above all, this software, the results which you will get by applying this software are no more are in any way different from the any paid software like the SPSS. So if you compare the results of both by 100%, you will find the same results. In this video, I will perform the PCA in Jamovi and as well as in the species by using the same data set, and then I will show you that the results of the Jamovi are not different in any way from the results of the species, and 100% both are similar to each other. So let's start how we can perform PCA in the Jamui. But before this one, my name is Dr. Rahimbak Sumro and I'm from Shabati University, Pakistan. So here you're looking at interface of the Jamui, and first of all, we have to attach a data set with the Jamui. So it is very easy. Just click these three lines and that this data set is available here. Data for the PCA. Click it and now our data set has been attached with our PCA. So here looking several our that means the variables like the variables are here, and here you are looking at our data for size of the data file. That means 250 215 respondents are there. So it means it is a like the sufficient data set for applying the PCA principal component analysis. So now what they first of all we have to apply the factor analysis. So here you are looking in the data reduction, three techniques are there: principal component analysis and exploratory factor analysis and confirmatory factor analysis. So here we are going to apply PCA. Now when you apply data, now you are these are the variables. Now we have first of all we have to shift these variables from this window to this window, except this demographic variable. Just select and these will go there. Okay, so now we have initially we have received 7 factors, whereas if you look at our model, there are the 6 variables are there. 4 are independent variable and 2 are dependent variable. Total 6 variables are there. But here we are finding the 7 components, factors are variable, whatever you can say. So these are the 7, but actually we need what? 6. Okay, so first of all we have to see rotation method. Which rotation method we can use? So we are using Verimix here. Okay, and a few things I want to discuss with you regarding the PCA and the EFA. Actually, the difference between these two. Actually, there is not much difference between these two techniques. These are almost the same, like factor analysis. So when you talk about the factor analysis, so there are different approaches are there. So, like the principal component analysis is a one approach through which you can perform factor analysis. EFA is another approach. Some other approaches are also there. Like the maximum likelihood is another approach through which you can also perform the factor analysis. It means to perform the factor analysis, there are different approaches are there. So right now we are only understanding the difference between the PCA and exploratory factors, because most of the people they are using PCA and yeah, EFA. That's why the people are talking much about this one. Okay, so before this one, I would like to say something about the community, because again we will discuss about the community. So community is what? Is a variance in observed variables accounted by a common factors. Now common factors are whatever they are the variance they are sharing in the like the model. So that is called is a community. So community is more important in the more relevant to the EFA rather than the PCA. But again, I will talk about the community. And another thing is about the eigenvalues. Again, we will talk this about this term several times in this video. So eigenvalue indicate the amount of the variance explained by the each principle are each factor, how much means the variance is being shared by the each component or each factor. That's the eigenvalues. Okay, so PCA, if we talk about, it says that is a variable reduction technique. Okay, and is used when the, there is high correlation, and it also reduces the observed variables to a smaller number of the principal component, which account for the most of the varies in the observed variables, because it will reduce the number of the variable and it will keep those one which have the highest share in the model, and it requires a large sample size for this procedure. Large sample size means that if the sample size is 200, more than 200, that's good. EFA, on other hand, is a is a variable reduction technique. That is actually the job of the both exploration method is same. Factor analysis procedure is the same. PC is also focusing on the reducing the variable, and the EFA is also focusing on the reducing the variable. Okay, now in this way. Okay, some more let me say similarities like this one. PCA have a PCA, if you have a assumptions in common, some assumptions which we have to follow in both one. So if even if you are applying the PCA or EFA, your data should be interval or ratio, and at least there should be the 5 observation per variable or collectively 100 observation. But some other statisticians are of the opinion that there should be the 10 observation per variable, or at least 200 observation should be in your sample size. Largest sample size recommended for the more stable. If your sample size more is larger, then you will get the stable result in both one, like the EFA and CFA. Linear relationship is there between these two. One normal distribution should be there. The data should be normally distributed, and each pair of the observed variable has the bivariate normal distribution, normal distributed. And last but not the least, it said that the EFA both are the variable reduction technique. It's true right now. If the communities are large, then the one like the close to one, like the result could be similar communities. That means if the value of the community is a 0.8 or 0.9, normally you will find the same result either you apply PCA or EFA. Okay, so now again go back on this one, and some more things here you're looking that the rotation is there, but exploration technique is not given here, because exploratory technique is already decided that we have to apply PCA. If we go on the SPSS, then first of all we have to attach the data set with this one, click it, and the data set available. By the way, the link I have left below this video from where you can download this data set. Open the data set is open, and then go analyze, and not this one but damage reduction, factor analysis, and except the demographic variable or other variable, you have to shift from this window to this window. Okay, so for some more options are there, like the coefficient, significant, KMO, and like the anti-image, especially KMO and anti-image, which are very important. You should like the select these two one. Then extraction. In the extraction, now look here. So this is a principal component analysis. So by default, if even do not do things, the factor analysis will select the principal component analysis as an extraction method. So in the Jamovi, we are also using principal component analysis. So no other method. That's why the extraction method is not given here. Just rotation is given here. And then except the EFA and PC, there are also unweighted least square, generalized least square, maximum likelihood, principal axis factoring, and sum up. So now, but here we are using principal component analysis. Then we need factor analysis, and we are based on eigenvalue. If we focus on the eigenvalue, then there are the 7 factors are, but actually according to this model we need 6 factors. So that's why instead of following eigenvalue, we provide fixed number. We need 6 because in our model they are the 6. So produce 6 factors instead of the 7. And then rotation, with the rotation method, varimax. So there are several rotation methods are there. I refer you a very good book. There's about the discovering statistics using SPSS by the NDP. It's a wonderful book, and complete detail is about all these approaches which you can find. Furthermore, whatever the literature guides you, the same type of the rotation method you can use. But here I'm using Verimax. And nothing is there in the score to select, and then option. Here sort by size, it will sort in ascending order, and if you select this one, zero point 0.4, then less than zero point 0.4, those values will not appear. Continue. Okay. Okay, and then we are now comparing results of the SPSS with the PCA. So furthermore, now you look here, based on the Verimax, okay, based on the number of components, how many components you require. If we are selecting the parallel analysis, the what with Jamu will create another data file by using the Monte Carlo there is a technique through which it will create another data set, and then the Jamu will compare that data set with the data set which we have attached with the Jamovi. So we are not interested in this one, but we want to work on Jamovi. If we want work on Jamovi, then we have the 7 factors, but actually according to model we need 6. So now instead of focusing on eigenvalue, we have to request the software that we should please produce just 6. Okay, now it will produce 6. Okay, some more thing, Bartlett's test of specificity camo, and then hide the like the those value which are full, like the same thing we perform in the species. And sort by the site, it will sort in ascending order. Some additional if you want. Okay, skip part initial eigenvalue. Now our results are available. All the results. Now the same results which you have received in the like the PCA are in the like SPSS. If now we are comparing the results of both one. So now you're looking here. This is the rotated component matrix. Okay, because we have provided this Verimax. Now the things are values have been rotated according to the Verimax. Then if we say no rotation, then it will not rotate anything. So unrotated things are there, but we require no rotate it. Now these are rotated. So now here you're looking the for example, entrepreneurial performance, its value is 0.87. 0.87, its value is 0.879, and entrepreneurial performance, its value is 878. So now we are confirming these two values from the species. The rest of values you can also compare, because the data set, a link I have left below this video from which you can download the data set, and then you can that means the like the operate imply this procedure in the Jamovi in the SPSS, and then you can compare results by yourself. So now here entrepreneurial performance 3 and 2. Okay, now rotated components you have to select. In the rotated component, now for example, entrepreneurial performance, its value was 0.879. Entrepreneurial performance 2, its value was 0.878. So same values you are looking here. So now from this point of view, it is right clear that there is no any difference in the results of the Jamovi as well as in the results of the SPSS. Okay, so now one more thing here. Here, so we have to go through the community. So already I told you community. So what is a community? Now again we are going back to the community. So here, this is the community. So now the community is a variance is observed variable by accounted for by the common factors. So here in this community, you're looking here that the initial community was 1, and after extraction it has reduced up to the 0.733. Why? Because the overall like the impact of all these one, our share of all these one, because of the share of the variance of this one, we have received 0.73 and 3 extraction. Okay, so now if you compare these communities with the this one uniqueness, so the uniqueness we can get 1 minus this value when you deduct 1 from the 1, when you deduct 0.733 from the 1, then you will get this value 0.223. How? I'm informing you this. Just very simple. Select it, copy it, and put into the Excel. Okay, and now here what? Here press cursor here and press double equal sign, and then one uh, minus, select it. Okay, now we have received our first, like the community uniqueness, and then you can come here up to all these. So now uniqueness of all the variables are there right now. So but we have to go, we have to reduce the number of the uh, decimals. Okay, one more. Now it is good. So now interval skill is 0.267 and 0.172. So now you will find the same one over here. Interval skills are there. This is the interval skills 1.62 and 0.18. So now you are looking at uniqueness. That means that this is an unexplained variance, and this explained variance is shown into the here you explained variance, and that is a this one is a unexplained. That's why we call is a uniqueness. Okay, so now if we go down further, okay, one more thing. So here it is a rotated uh, table, and it is equivalently comparable with the rotated matrix. This is both are same, and when you remove the rotation with this one, like this one, if you say now this table is equally is equal to the component matrix, so both tables are same. Okay, and one more thing, that's about the KMO. Our KMO is a 0.756. Okay, so here in this one we have to go down. This is our KMO, overall KMO 0.756, and this is the like the item wise KMO. The first is an interval skill 7.752, and another one is a uh, like the 0.678. So let's see where these values are in the like the SPSS. You are looking here in the uh, empty image. Yes, this is our empty image. So in the empty image, if you come down, so here you're looking interval skill 1. So now you are looking here, some sign is there, a, almost a all them. What is the meaning of this sign over? This meaning is a measure of sampling adequacy. Measure of sampling adequacy. Now here this is the measure of sampling adequacy, like the 0.75. This is overall, and then if you want to find out the item wise, then this is the item wise 0.752, interval skill 0.752, and then another is 0.67, another 0.67. The two are, for example, we are selecting. Okay, further we are going down. So now our first one is a 0.752, another is the 0.678. The same you are looking here, 0.752 and 0.67. So now there is no difference between these two results. Okay, and even the KM was same. And then this is the variance eigenvalue. So we have considered the sixth one, although it is showing that there are seven factors according to eigenvalue, but we have located only six one. So that's why it is produced a six one, and its total contribution is a 69.2. So you are looking here in this one, total variance. So now you're looking 69.22, same result. And this is also the six factor. It's also showing the seven factors, but we have located the six factors. And then script plot is there. According to script plot, according to this is a one. Eigenvalue is a one. Before above this one, you are finding the seven factors are there. Here you are also finding the same thing in the script. This is the eigenvalue one. Before above this one, you are finding the seven. So now again, it is clear that in the both one there is no only difference between the results of these two softwares. Okay, and this specificity, the data is normal or normal from this one. If the this test is a significant, it means if the data is normal. Okay, and like the interpolation are not important in the PCA. So now I hope that everything is clear in your mind how to perform PCA, and how to understand the results of the PCA. Now what? So now all the okay, we have to perform, yes, very nice. Okay, so now what you can get these results for further analysis. So now these results are according to this model. So now you can get the results, and you can use these results for the multiple regression application of multiple regression. Yeah, you can use these one for the CFA conformative fit analysis, or you can also use for this one statistical modeling. Uh, but last thing which I want to share with you, that means all are there, but you're looking six, that is impurity. There's MPT because its value is less than zero point 0.4. So that's why you're looking its MPT. Then again, skill intermediate skill 3, that's MPT because its value is less than zero point 0.4. For example, if we do it 3, you're looking, there is the value is available for okay, even this value is even point less than zero point 0.3. And then if you do, what will happen? So okay, 0.8/6 now it's available. So now these are also available because we requested to software data or hide those which are less than 4. That's why these are not available. Otherwise, actually these are there, but because our request, these are not visible. So thank you very much for watching this video till the end. I hope that this video has clarified all your like the a concept regarding the PCA. And furthermore, there means that we should be happy that the results of the Jamovi as well as the results of the SPSS are 100% same. No difference is there. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Please watch my videos and leave your comment and like and share the video with others. Thank you very much.